KILR. KILR Games.
Hello gamers, simmers, and pilots. I am the Killer Gamer, and welcome to my tour around the world featuring Microsoft Flight Simulator 2002, a flight simulator that I have not played until I started working on this tour. So, kind of exciting. I had it. I got it for collection purposes, but I didn't get it when it first came out. I just pretty much went from Flight Simulator 2000 to 2004 because there was a time span in between there that life was happening. But let's go ahead and talk about where life is going to take us today, or virtual life, I should say. So we're here, Bloomington-Normal, and this is where we're going. We're going to Champaign, University of Illinois-Willard. And on the original sublogic map for Chicago, this is as the furthest south point. Now, we're not limited. We're not limited like that in Flight Simulator 2002. It's just kind of a point that I'm making because of the other simulators that I'm playing, and this map just happens to coincide with those. But if you've played those the old sublogic simulators, or even dating back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't think they had any, other than the main basic areas, they didn't have anything else in between unless you used the sublogic scenery disks. So really, the Champaign was the furthest you could go in the Chicago area. And so we're kind of making that same journey on this one, and just kind of seeing how things look with Flight Simulator 2002. With the FScene graphic enhancement on it, the textures and stuff. So it's going to be good. It's going to be all fun. But not only that, we've got MyTraffic. We've got MyTraffic 2004 going on. So if you hear some airplanes off to the side, that is what that is. And so now that we've got all that going, let's go ahead and get air traffic control going on here. We'll go ahead and tune into ATIS.
Bloomington Airport Information Alpha 0127 Zulu weather. Wind 190 at 6. Visibility 150. Sky condition ceiling 1900 overcast. Temperature 2.10, altimeter 2984, ILS runway 20, approaching use. Landing and departing runway 20. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. Read back all runway hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Alpha. Bloomington Airport Information Alpha 01.
Okay. That little talking in the background is kind of annoying because they do it on all of them. It's like, does it really need to be there? It's not as annoying as X-Plane, though. Oh, man. Those are annoying. At first, they sound cool, but then after you hear it so many times, it gets really annoying. I haven't even done a flight in X-Plane using the default ATC. I mean, it's okay, but I got sick and tired of hearing the same two voices and the same two types of airplanes. One's in a helicopter, and one's in a like jet. And that it's always that way. I'm just like, no. X-Plane, you guys need to work on that. Great simulator. Other than that.
Bloomington ground, Cessna, November 700, Mike Sierra, IFR to Champaign, ready to copy. Cessna, November 700, Mike Sierra is cleared at Champaign Airport as filed. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 3000. Departure frequency is 118.05, squawk 5775. Cessna, November 700, Mike Sierra, cleared at Champaign Airport as filed. Fly run.
Whoa. Whoa. What happened? Did you see that? All the power went out. Oh, that's wicked. Oh man, did the batteries die? I've never seen that happen. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, this is really interesting. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're back, and I'm going to start this plane while we can. That was weird. Okay, so what I did, I forgot to change the call sign again. I went and changed it. I don't know if it's going to change on the air traffic control just yet. We'll see here.
Bloomington ground, Cessna 13 Foxtrot with Alpha, ready to taxi IFR. Cessna 13
That's what we
Foxtrot,
want.
taxi to and hold short of runway 20 via taxiway Charlie Echo Foxtrot. Contact tower on 124.61 ready. Taxi runway 20, using taxiway Charlie Echo Foxtrot. Cessna 13 Foxtrot.
Alright, let's request our
Cessna
taxi
13
instructions.
Foxtrot is unfamiliar with the airport. Request progressive taxi. Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Follow the path drawn of the taxiway.
Okay. Go ahead and do that. That was wicked. I mean, I expected something like that, you know, on X-Plane with the Reality Expansion Pack. Because I've had that happen. But not Flight Simulator 2002. It just went dead. Okay, wait a minute. Where's my progressive taxi at? There it is. Follow the pink. And we get to see other traffic. So keep in mind we're using MyTraffic 2004, which can be used for Flight Simulator 2002 and 2004. I don't see a reason to use it on 2004. For one, I'm using World of AI, and two, I think they came out with later versions of MyTraffic like 2010 or something, which, you know, you can use for FS9 or FSX, so, you know, might as well use one of those, which I'm not. I like World of AI. Although we can use Project AI, I think, for FS 2002. But I don't know if we will. I mean, we're gonna be traveling around the world, so we're gonna have plenty of time to try stuff out. So, you know, maybe we will try it out. I'm sure that will be helpful to some people. It'd be like, you know what, I really don't want to pay for a traffic program, and they'd rather, you know, go with something like Project AI. Oh, and oh, that was fast. And yeah, so it might be useful for us to have something out there for someone. But at the moment, we've got MyTraffic 2004, we've got FS Traffic 2002, and we've got Ultimate Traffic, the original one, the very first one. Do we have them all installed? Nope. Not yet. We're just using MyTraffic, and we're swinging back and forth here. Now, in the last episode, I showed you how when MyTraffic first installs and creates its little traffic thing, it installs into the scenery folder. And so if you want to deactivate them, all you have to do is go into your scenery library. Oh, where's he going? No way, is he going backwards? What the heck is this? This is what we call a down-to-earth review, folks. MyTraffic. Who knows what this guy's doing? What airline is that? I want to make sure I don't fly it. Dude, man, what the heck? I must be getting too close, and it's messing the plane up. Like it thinks like I'm in its way or something. That is just bizarre. I tell you what, we're just gonna like leave you be. We're gonna let you do your thing and get out of the way is what we're gonna do.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, cancel progressive taxi. Cessna 13 Foxtrot, roger.
I think it's right there anyway, so.
Bloomington Tower, Cessna 13 Foxtrot at runway 20, ready for takeoff, IFR to Champaign. Cessna 13 Foxtrot, hold short, runway 20. Hold short, runway 20. Cessna 13 Foxtrot.
And that's because that other plane is out there.
Eagle Flight 2022, contact Doria departure on 118.05, good day.
118.05, Eagle Flight 2022, good day.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff. Cessna 13 Foxtrot.
I'm glad we're actually hearing our car's call sign now, instead of some Mike Sierra blah 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 number. That's not us. I don't know who that was, but it wasn't us. Alright, we're set. Flaps are set in takeoff position. And we are on our way. I'm going to move this up here. Should be able to get off the ground right about now. Turn on autopilot, turn on that. And off we go. And get our heading bug set. I like to be able to just control the airplane with the autopilot and just moving the heading bug and stuff.
Contact Doria departure on 118.05 today. Going to 118.05 Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Good day. Peoria departure, Cessna 13 Foxtrot is climbing through 1,600 for 3,000. Cessna 13 Foxtrot, Peoria departure, roger. Current altimeter 2984. Cessna 13 Foxtrot, you are 3/8 miles northwest. Turn left heading 135, climb and maintain 3,000. Expect a visual approach. Vectors to Champaign, runway 14 flight. Current altimeter Champaign 2984. Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Turn left heading 105, climb and maintain 3,000.
105.
Turn left heading 105, climb and maintain 3,000. Cessna 13 Foxtrot.
Okay, so we're 36 miles away. And they're going to take us on 14 right. I didn't realize there was a right. I thought there was only just like one runway.
Turn right heading 140.
Okay.
Turn right heading 140. Cessna 13 Foxtrot.
Got all the cloudy skies and everything.
American Diner 408. Turn left heading 305. Turn left heading 305. American Diner 408.
Oh my. I have to... I'm like taking tomorrow off from work, mainly to take care of stuff like bills, and it's like I get so tired after work. I don't feel like wanting to do anything except escape into my flight simulator.
125.8 for American Niner 408. Good day.
So I need to take a day off so I can take care of things like bills and stuff like that. But I've got a shelving system over here, but some things I need to clear out of here and move, because I'm going to be putting my flight simulator stuff over here. I'm going to be getting a whole bunch of flight sim stuff pretty soon that I am buying from a lady whose father passed away, and he was a real pilot, and due to health he had to actually retire from piloting, but he wasn't going to retire from he was going to do it in flight simulator. And he had some stuff for Flight Simulator 2004 and FSX. And I'm getting a little bit of that software, but what I'm getting, which is going to be so awesome. This guy's got like 30 binders of this stuff covering the entire freaking world. But he's got binders like this. And it is full. I mean, look how thick this thing is, okay? And he's got like over 30 of them. And it's got charts, and there are like maps. It is insane what this guy did. I mean, it's totally cool. Like here, he's got, Germany right here. And he's got airport charts, and they're all over the world. And this is so perfect for what we're doing for this series, because we really are going to be going all over the world. We're not just going to hit the major sites and call it a day. No, we are like really traveling around. I mean, every little nook and cranny that we can hit in Flight Simulator, we're going to hit. And so, yes, this series is going to take a while. This is going to be going on for a few years, at least 5. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. And the cool thing is that with the X-Plane series, at the end of each episode, I do a documentary of where it is that we land. So we kind of check out the airport, and then I do research to find out what's there to do. What are the highlights of that place? What can we do while we're there? And then I use Google Street View. This takes time, but I use Google Street View, and I do like a virtual.
13 Foxtrot. Contact Champaign approach on 132.85 today. 132.85 for Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Good day. Champaign approach. Cessna 13 Foxtrot with you 3000. Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Champaign approach. Roger. Current altimeter 2985.
So I'll use it so we can virtually drive into the town or the city. And when I say I use it, I don't like just put up like a screen. I'm like, okay, and just kind of like inch our way forward. I do that off to the side first, and then I go and take screenshots of each frame when it moves, and then I put it together as an animation, and I'll put music behind it, and so you've got this little virtual driving thing, where we're going into town, and you're actually seeing what the actual town or city looks like in real life. You know, we're not driving in the town using, you know, some computer program. It's a series of actual photographs that were taken from the Google Street Vehicle camera or whatever. And we'll drive to the sites, the highlights, as if we really flew to the place and we were going to go check things out. And that's kind of the, you know, that's the thing with this. This is going to be my I wish it wouldn't do that.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, turn right heading 170.
Man, this thing is really blowing off course here.
Turn right heading 170. Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Continental 76. Contact.
This is going to be a huge thing.
124.3. Good day.
A huge accomplishment
124.3. Continental
in my life.
76. Good day.
Man, I would never be able to do this in real life, but I'm not going to let that stop me. I'm not going to let finances and all that other stuff stop me from being able to...
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, turn left heading 135.
From exploring.
Turn left heading 135. Cessna 13 Foxtrot.
Slow down here a little bit. He'll just move us back to the other vector. They love doing that. And see, I went to college and I took video production courses and stuff like that. That was one of the first degrees that I was going to be working on, was a video and film production degree. I was like 2 classes away from getting it. And in between, I'd gone to the I went into the military, came out, and I don't know. I mean, just doing film was expensive at the time, and it's one of those things where it's like, oh great, I got my degree, now what? And even though I didn't get the degree, there was still this, I had these uncertain feelings about trying to get into the industry, because you'd have to, in some cases you would have to work as an intern on a volunteer basis. And when you've got bills and stuff that you got to pay and you're trying to make it on your own, that's not a very viable option. So I didn't continue with the degree, but I kept all the stuff that I learned. So all the video production techniques and the editing and sound and everything, I've always kept that with me. And so I treat these series are for fun. Okay, these old flight simulator things.
Foxtrot, turn left heading 110.
My goodness, where are you taking us, man?
Turn left heading 110. Cessna 13 Foxtrot.
These are for fun.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Contact Champaign. Approach on 121.35. Good day.
I thought we were on approach.
121.35 for Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Good day. Champaign approach. Cessna 13 Foxtrot with you. Chicago Center. US Air 8082 with you.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, Champaign approach. Roger. Altimeter 2985. US Air 8082. Chicago Center. Roger. Current altimeter 2986. US Air 1994. Turn right heading 305. Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Turn right heading 150.
Turn right heading 305. US Air 1994.
PS 1636. Contact Indianapolis Center on 132.2. Today, use 1222. Contact
Stop
Indianapolis
talking.
Center on 132.2. Today, US Air 1994. Turn left heading 275. Cessna 3 Charlie Tango. Traffic is 3 o'clock.
I can't even get in. I can't even say anything.
De Havilland-8. Report them in sight.
Turn right heading 150.
Time.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Cessna 3 Charlie Tango.
Okay.
De Havilland-8 in sight.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Turn left heading 110.
I was just there.
Turn left heading 110. Cessna 13 Foxtrot.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Airport is at your 12 o'clock. 10 miles. Turn right heading 140. Report runway in sight.
Turn right heading 140. Cessna 13 Foxtrot.
Anyway, the X-Plane series is where I put a lot of the video production into it. Okay, so we need to slow down.
Chicago Center, FedEx 5256 with you, flight level 350.
FedEx 5256. Chicago Center, roger. FedEx 5256. Turn left heading 085. Descend and maintain flight level 240. Resume on navigation. US Air 4844. Turn left heading 195.
Turn left heading 085, descend and maintain flight level 240. Resume on navigation. FedEx 5256, turn left heading 195, US Air 4844.
Chicago Center, FedEx 2694 with you. FedEx 2694. Chicago Center, roger. Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Turn left heading 140. Chicago Center, US Air 2124. Set flight level 227. Climbing flight level 318.
Not according to the
US Air 2124.
radar, the
Chicago
flight
Center,
director.
roger. US Air 4844. Turn left heading 165. FedEx 5256. Traffic is 8 o'clock. 4 miles at flight level 349. Boeing 727. Report them in sight.
Turn left heading 165, US Air 4844.
FedEx 8704.
So the
Heavy, Chicago Center, roger. FedEx 2.
The X-Plane series is like the main adventure series, to be honest with you.
Report them in sight.
But all these other simulators, it's like the toys that we're bringing along on our flight. What did he say? I have no idea.
Turn left heading 140.
Okay.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot. FedEx 5256, traffic in sight.
But it's also to have fun, you know. It's, you know, I flew around the world with FS5 and FS98.
Continental or 610. Contact Chicago Center on 119.
See, that's the runway right over there. I don't know where she's taking us.
154. Traffic is 12 o'clock. 4 miles at flight level 349. Boeing 727. Report them in sight. Cessna 13 Foxtrot. You are 900 below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 3000. Current altimeter 2986. FedEx 2694. Traffic is 5 o'clock. 2 miles at flight level 349.
I'm not going to be at 3,000 feet all the way over here.
FedEx 2694 have the Boeing MD-80 in sight.
Climb and maintain 3000. Cessna 13 Foxtrot.
US Air 4844. Airport is at your 10 o'clock. 11 miles. Turn left heading 140. Report runway in sight.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Runway in sight.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Cleared for the visual approach. Runway 14 right. Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Contact Champagne Towers on 120.4. Good day.
Going to 120.4. Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Good day.
American 4.
Champagne Tower. Cessna 13 Foxtrot is 5 miles northwest, inbound on the visual runway 14 right approach. Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Champagne Tower. Speak straight in. Runway 14 right. Altimeter 2986. Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Cleared to land. Runway 14 right. Number 1 for landing.
Champagne Tower. Cessna November 1847. Ready for departure to the north at runway 14 right.
Cessna November 1847. Hold short. Runway 14 right. Traffic is Cessna Skylink on final. Clear to land. Runway
He's talking about us.
Right. Number 1. Cessna 13 Foxtrot.
Hold short runway 14 right, Cessna 847.
I think that's cool when they're like, hold short, there's a plane coming in. And it's us. You see our VASI indicators over there. This is cool. I have not seen... Well, there's a lot of stuff I haven't seen in Flight Simulator 2002, but being able to see Champaign, you know, in these latter simulators is just cool. I think I see the plane that is holding short. You know, I've said in other videos how Vox ATC and FSX, where, you know, their claim to fame is, well, we actually control the AI traffic. Well, I think there's some truth to that, but
Champaign Tower, US Air 4844
these other ones,
inbound on the visual runway
it seems like they control them.
US Air 4844 Champaign Tower, big bite space, runway 14 flight, altimeter 2986, US Air 4844 cleared to land, runway 14 flight, number 2 for landing, all the aircraft on final. Cleared to land, runway 14
They're there waiting for us.
US Air 4844.
Go. Now we'll just look for a way off here. Is that one?
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, turn next taxiway.
Yeah, that is one.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, contact ground on 121.8. 121.8 for Cessna 13 Foxtrot, good day.
Whoops. Hold on. I forgot what. We'll just do taxi parking the gates. Or parking.
Champaign ground, Cessna 13 Foxtrot, taxi to parking.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway runway 14 right Bravo Alpha 1.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway runway 14 right Bravo Alpha 1. Cessna 13 Foxtrot.
I think there's a plane right there. Okay, so maybe we're not supposed to...
Cessna 13 Foxtrot is unfamiliar with the airport. Request progressive taxi.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, follow the path drawn on the taxiway.
Okay, so is it through this plane then? No! Alright. They wanted us way over there. Okay, I guess I should have... I guess I should have done the progressive taxi back there then. Cessna 13 Foxtrot, I don't know what you're doing, but you're making me mad.
Cessna
Was I supposed to hold short? If so, I wasn't paying attention. There's our general aviation. Whoops. Oh, that's what I wanted to do anyway. All right. We'll go ahead and turn that off there. Okay, so here we are. We're at Champaign University of Willard, and as promised, we're going to check out 5 more airports around the world using the MyTraffic 2004 add-on, just to see how well it populates it. Okay, so here is our first airport, which is Honolulu International in Hawaii. So let's go and take a look and see. Oh, this is so cool. I have not seen what Hawaii looks like with this simulator. So this is just cool to see. So let's see what it filled out. Okay, we got Southwest, we got UPS, we got Alaska. What can Brown do for that? UPS thing is upside down. Right here. Is that supposed to be like that? Is that supposed to? That wouldn't make sense if. I don't think it should be like that. Whoa. We're drunk. Okay. All right, Alaska. We got Continental over here. America West. There's a blast from the past right there. United Airlines, Delta, Continental. Okay, so we're all parked over here. Now, I've got all of my FScenes installed. Since we're going to be checking out airports around the world, I figured, yeah, you know what, I better install volumes. I already have volume 2 installed, but I figured I better install volume 1 and 3 also. So I don't know if this is in the volumes or not, or if this is default scenery. I don't really know. But regardless, it all looks cool. Look at the water. That's just cool. Okay, so over here, I see a general aviation plane down here. Atlas Air. We got UPS, US Airways, American. What else we got? What is that? National Airlines. I've not heard of that one before. What is that? Is that US Air? Yeah, that's US Airways. See a FedEx down there in the background. And I think that's pretty much it. Let's get down to the ground here. We'll move out of the way just a tad bit. Who knows, we could be like totally in the way. Okay, move right here. And let's go ahead and go off slew mode and turn on air traffic control. Let's see if we can Let's see what we can hear them say as far as the airlines and stuff, and see how they handle it. Hopefully.
Honolulu Tower, United 5748, ready to go, runway 8, left, IFR to San Francisco.
United 5748, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff. United 5748.
Okay, so there's a United. You know, I could see if I can try to find an enhancement for like the skies, the clouds. Like to do what we can to kind of jazz up FS 2002. This must be a quiet airport. Well, there's not a whole lot going on at this airport, is there? Got lots of planes. Doesn't seem to be a lot of departing or anything. Ugh. They're all parked. That's the United.
United 5748, contact Neho's approach on 125.0. Good day.
Going to 125.0, United 5748, good day.
You see anyone moving? I don't. Now these flights are not based off of world flights. Ultimate Traffic, that's its claim to fame, that it has, like, you know, the real world traffic files and stuff like that. MyTraffic, it's like, okay, well, these airlines and types of planes should be at this location, and we'll start filling it out. Well, I was hoping for a little bit more chatter, but I guess we're not going to get it. So, all right, well, let's go ahead and move to our second airport, which is going to be Tokyo. Okay, and here is our second airport, which is Tokyo, Japan. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what kind of aircraft are populating here. We got JAS. What is that? Japan Airways something? I don't know. I don't know what that is. There's some interesting stuff going on back here. Mandarin Airlines. And I am going... I have no idea what I'm doing here. You guys remember this when when you used to have raindrops on the windshield? Now it has to be a feature, you know, like a plug-in or something. I just recently got a plane for X-Plane because the one I was flying, I crashed. So I figured, well, this would be a good excuse to get a new plane. And the one that I got, it has a plug-in that has rain that shows up on the windshield and stuff. It's kind of cool. Air Neom, NASCOM Airways. I'm not sure what that is. Philippines, Air Nippon. What do we got over here? It looks like kind of the same stuff. Yeah, it looks like the same stuff. There's one, JAL. Well, that's different. So what do we got here? Korean? Korean Air. Anna? Look at this one. BCTJA, ready to go. I don't know what that is. I guess that's their call letters or something. Air Nippon. Dragon Air. My wife would love that one. She loves dragons. If I told her that we were going to Japan on Dragon Air, oh man, she'd probably... She probably may not know what to say. Mongolian Airlines, Miat. She'd be speechless. And we got some Annas, and DNKs, and the Rainbow airliners over there. Well, that gives us an idea. What's this? Asiana. Asiana, okay. Well, we're going to get down to the ground here. So that way we can...
Tokyo clearance delivery. Cessna 13
listen to these
ready
folks.
to copy IFR clearance to Utsunomiya. Cessna 13
Utsunomiya.
is cleared to Utsunomiya Airport as filed. Fly runway.
That sounds funny. Utsunomiya. It's not letting me select the things. Huh. And if I choose one, I just go back. If I choose acknowledge, it doesn't do anything. 3 for say again, doesn't do anything. Well, I guess we won't have air traffic control, or we'll have to reset it. Which we're not going to do. We're going to go to the airport number 3. And that is... not that one. Domodedovo International, Moscow, Russia. Okay, and here we are in Russia. So let's take a look and see what we got. Domodedovo. Oh, interesting. So, like, the same name of the airport is on this airplane. And what do we have over here? A3PO something AOT. I don't know what that is. Looks like we have a couple of, well, at least one general aviation over there. And then we've got some other types of aircraft here. It's got the Russian flag on there, so yeah, I'm assuming that's a Russian word. Since the plane is on, the battery should not die on us this time. Hopefully we will hear some of these other airlines being shown, because that's what I want to do. I mean, I want to give you guys an experience. Like, if you get this game, you know, are they actually going to talk to these airliners? You know, if it's United, are they going to refer? Yeah. Are they going to refer to it as United? And I want to provide this so that way you can, have a good good reference, if you're comparing traffic programs and which one you want to get. you can compare this with some of the others. Oh my goodness.
Dajiva Tower, Aeroflot 2022, ready to go, runway 14 left, IFR to Buckopen, Aeroflot 2022,
Aeroflot.
cleared for takeoff.
That
Cleared
was,
for takeoff, Aeroflot 2022.
I think, that was one of them that just went by us. Oh. Well, okay. Let's go ahead and just move on to our fourth airport, which is going to be Anchorage, Alaska. All right, so here we are, Stevens Anchorage International. And of course, you would expect that we would see Alaska Airlines, at least you would hope. And there is one right there. Not sure what we passed. We get U.S. Airways, we have an American taking off there. Looks like we got Honolulu, Alaska. Oh my goodness, what is this one here? Finn Air. Why are they... I don't think this is part of the airport. Maybe it is. This is weird. Yeah, see there's the airport, and then it's got like... They've got the planes over here where the parking is at. But it's like off of it. Doesn't seem right. It looks like it's all your typical airliners and stuff. I don't see anything special being shown up here. Anchorage, Alaska. And the scenery is FScene. FScene. Oh, request sea space airspace transition. Interesting. Okay, well, let's move on to our next and final airport for this this episode, and that is going to be Misurata, Libya. And here we are. Well, I was expecting to see more. No planes or anything like that. I thought we'd see something, but nope, I guess not. Well, this is Libya, so I don't know which airports would be big or not. But since we're here in South Africa, the textures that you are seeing is from FScene Volume 1. Yeah, which has Europe and Africa in there. So these beautiful textures that you're seeing are from that pack. Yeah, I think it's really nice. Well, that is that's going to be it for this episode. I appreciate you tuning in and checking this out with me. I hope this is helping you out as far as deciding if MyTraffic is something that you want. And as far as the flights themselves, I hope you're enjoying this little retro trip in the past with these different flight simulators. And I hope you'll check out the later ones, FSX and especially X-Plane, because I put the most work into that one, because I have a documentary on each place that we go to. And it's fun. It's a learning opportunity for me. Well, thanks, and I will see you in the skies next time. Boy, I'm tired. We've got a long way to go in this world tour, so remember to subscribe to be notified of future flight simulator content. I've also done this same flight on other simulators, such as the ones you see on your screen, but you'll find more in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around amongst the clouds.